Now, we were talking about our windows. Most of the windows in the building are plastic. The doors are laser cut, and then the upper two windows, the smaller windows, are laser cut also. You want to take those off and you want to paint them ahead of time. So if you're going to weather them, let the paint have a good time to cure, and then you can weather them up after that. And then put them in whenever you choose to put them in. Whether you put them in now or later, it's up to you. It doesn't matter. If you're going to handle the kit a lot, sometimes it's easy to put them in later. We're going to move on to the next page, which shows us working on the roof. The roof of the main building is made up of two pieces, actually three pieces. We have the large piece, which is OF21, which dropped over the top of the whole thing. It may need a little fitting sometimes. Mine went right in, but you want to make sure it fits nice and tight on the slots and tabs. And then you're going to fit in the gable on the top of that. And I like to shingle mine after I put them together when I have a gable, because I can get the gable edges really tight.
But this roof has to be shingled later because of the extension on it, anyhow, right?
Yeah, we're going to talk about that in a minute. So you want to wait on the shingles. The other part on the bottom of it is the back. There's an overhang roof, which comes with a set of rafter tails. You're going to slide those right in and get them at the right angle, and then glue your roof material on that. And then I actually did that particular roof. I did the tar paper on that roof before I put it on, and then I put the whole thing on, and then I shingled to the tar paper, and that worked out pretty well. And you do your weathering and everything, and then glue it on. The next part is the shingles, but I'm going to jump to the next page just beyond that shows us our overhang connector. We need to put that on before we shingle the roof. So you're going to see that as OF22 is the roof pieces, and then the two gable ends, and that basically glues right on the end up high of the main office. You'll see there's a a drawing just below it that shows you exactly where it goes. It's got a couple of slots to drop it in. Once that's in and lines up with your regular roof, then you can apply your shingles. I didn't, and if you look really close in the picture, you can see where I had to tie them in together. You don't want that. You want to do it as one piece. The shingles are our laser cut shingles. They go on strip by strip. You just want to stagger your seams. And then if you want to weather them, or I weather or stain a couple of individual ones here and there just to break up the color with monotony. The top you can do two ways. You can just put two pieces of strip wood to create the top, or you can add a optional piece of strip wood for the capping.
Now you're talking about the ridge capping.
The ridge capping, yep.
Okay.
We used a round piece. You can use a round piece, or you can use a square piece. It's up to you. It's depending on what you want to do. It just caps off the roof. We painted ours a copper color with a patina and just laid it right on the top. It's real straightforward. If you go into our 101, it tells you exactly how to do that if you want to do it the way we did it. The bottom picture on that page with the roof shingles, it shows you adding the little roof over the front door, and I shingled that before I put that in, and the little roof over the side door, which is at the top of the stairs. Both of those can be shingled ahead of time. And then on the next page, we go back to that piece where we're already done.
So we're back to page 35 here, right? With the color photo on the bottom.
Yeah, we got the photo on the bottom of the overhead. And that gives you an idea of what we did and how we did it, so you want to read through that.
Just so as you know, Jack, when I put together these instructions, I referenced your work. And there are tips on applying shingles, three-tab shingles, slate shingles, wood shakes, and so on. So pretty much everything you said here is in here. Of course, you know, the video was just an addendum to what you have in your hand, and another addendum to that is obviously the Craftsman Kit 101 booklet on our website. So if you feel you don't have enough information here, download that. We're certainly not going to throw in an extra 27 pages of instructions every time we do a booklet. It's out there, it's free, and it's useful for more than just this particular kit. We're going to take a minute here as a break, and then we're going to go into a little bit of the details that surround the building, including building the yard, doing the fencing and the pipe rack and the fuel rack in the back as well. So for Jack Ellis, this is Artie, and we'll see you in a minute.